What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Sim 17 FS911 garage update video. Now, the time recording this is my fourth time recording this video because I actually recorded it a couple weeks ago, and somewhere along the line it got deleted. And I've recorded this video a few times because I did minor adjustments, and I was like, well, I might as well just update it to the most recent one. But it's been a long stretch. My last garage update video was June 16th. I'm recording this on the 26th. You guys probably won't see it until, what? That's the first, second, until the third. For the most of the members will see it a week ahead of time. So most of you won't see this until like August 3rd. So it's been like a month and a half for you guys since I've done a garage update video, and simply because I haven't really done anything. I have fooled around a little bit, but I got so burnt out that I just sitting and looking at a mod kind of just it wasn't doing it for me. So yeah, I didn't do much. There's been minor adjustments, and I've fooled around with some other projects, and we'll talk about it all today. So first, let's get started with Poe. That is our primary department we are currently working on. Other than adding the toggleable rotation nodes that Jesse has released on all of his new stuff, I haven't done anything else. Oh, and I changed the Mars lights to the lenses to red instead of being clear. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Jesse has put out a bunch of new trucks. And prior to, I think it's this one I haven't updated yet. Yeah. So prior to when you for your weird lag spike. Prior to Jesse putting out that updated script, when you start your vehicle, anything that had rotation nodes would start rotating automatically. So like if you had a rotor ray, it just start spinning. That's bugged me for years because they don't spin unless you put it into gear. So that's really bugged me a lot. Jesse, being the whiz he is, figured out the script. So now when you start it up, it does not rotate. The only downfall of this is anything that rotates has to be set to the same button. So unfortunately, the rotor ray and rotor beams have to be on the same one. So I understand. I believe I haven't really seen any in person around here, around me. I don't think they don't use. It's not a common thing around here that I know of. The rotor beams. So I don't know if those still rotate while the truck is parked or not. But unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. So this would be while the truck's sitting still, and then of course your Mars lights are on separate. But now when you hit B, your rotor beams and your rotor ray turns on. That's how it's going to be on all my trucks going forward. So this one has it. This one now has it. So you have your normal, you have your Mars lights, and then you have your rotor ray, rotor beam. This one has it as well. Just turn these on, and as you can see here, it's off. And you hit B, it turns on. So there you go. Those three are the only three so far that are completed. Actually, no. This back here is completed as well, and as you can see, I've changed all the lenses to red. So I do have to go back and fix this one. I don't know why I haven't done that one yet, but I do have to go back and fix that one, and then they'll all be done. So that would leave, once I fix that, would leave the truck. I think this is done. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a part of the pack. I haven't asked Jesse yet. I want to finish the pack and get before I get his approval to release it. So this truck may not be in the finalized pack, but it is. I believe it's done. So that leaves the Command, which is the scaled down Tahoe, leaves the brush truck and the truck for this station. The truck is on hold until Peyton releases his pack that he's been working on. If he is, hopefully he is, because I need that cab off the truck he's working on. That's one thing that's bugged me about this project is I'm trying to get it as close to the 62 truck that's used in the show Rescue Me, with making it fit with the department. So of course the truck in Rescue Me did not have the rotor ray, it does not have the Mars lights, but I'm putting that on this simply just to have it fit in with the department. But yeah, so I'm trying my best to get it to match that, and the cab is not close. Whereas the one that Peyton's working on it's I think it's exactly alike. Like it has like this indentation here. I need that. So once Peyton releases that, it's balls to the wall doing 62 truck. I'm not fooling around with it until then. So there's that. This is, I think all I need to do is the lights, and it's done. Like I don't know. I don't know why I haven't finished that yet. Brush truck, I don't know. It feels like it's big. I feel like I need to scale it down a little bit. Yeah, definitely need to scale that down a little bit. I think. I don't know. It just looks massive next to the Lance. I don't think that's supposed to be that big. Like it's as tall as the Lance. I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be that big. Feel free to let me know tell me, does it need to be scaled down a little bit? I'm all ears. So that's the 3 trucks left to finish in this station, and then eventually we will finish this, which is, I think it's Whitmer, Witmier, that this is going to be influenced by. It's just sandwiched together. I haven't done any details or anything. I mashed the two together, see what it looks like, and fell in love with it. I liked it better than the last thing I was working on. So this is going to be the new tanker for the department. So technically 4 trucks, 3 that have to finish the current lineup, and then a future one parked back there. And then we move over to Station 2, which I haven't done anything to, which we have the Saber. No, this is the Saber, which it's in theory going to replace the 62-2 from the Lance. I think it's all but done. It needs the script. So I think it's all but done for now. If Jesse finishes his Saber anytime soon, why am I hung up on here? What in the heck? Okay. If Jesse finishes his Saber anytime soon, then I'm probably going to redo everything and use his cab, because I think this is just an Aero XT cab that I slapped Saber logos on. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I'd rather have his actual Saber over my thrown together Saber. And then we have the Aero XT, which in the storyline was the original Rescue 62, a Rescue Engine 62, and it got moved over here when they expanded to this station. So I haven't done anything to it. It's, as you can see, the lights aren't working. I don't think any of the lights are working. Yeah, no. All right, so there you go. That is the current state of Poe. So let's move on to what else I've been working on. So the first thing, not this. The first thing we have to do is engine 51. So you guys know Huntington has always been my primary focus. That's my hometown department. I love their trucks, so I've been trying my best to recreate them. And after I saw they finally, because as far back as Halloween, they had at least one of the rear rims were painted red, and the other one was still chrome, and then the front rims were chrome, and then I can't remember how long ago it was. I got them responding, and the front rims were chrome and both back rims were red. And then finally, I saw a picture the other day. They finally painted or have of all the rims painted red, and it looks so much better, in my opinion, than the red backs and the chrome fronts. So that sparked some motivation for me to get back here and work on 51. And try to get it a little bit more accurate to the real life truck. So I've done a little bit of work to it. It doesn't look like much, but I put a black line here to look like where the cab folds forward, or anyway, I put a black line there. It actually doesn't, like, if you look at it, it actually looks like it's in there, but it is just a black line that I put on there. So just a little black line just adds a little bit more detail to it. I did put the Lake Pride logo on the back here. I do need someone to help me with this, though, because I never realized until recently that this isn't one big middle cabinet. It's actually two smaller cabinets, and there's the middle support beam for the ladder rack that comes down the middle. I'd never noticed that before until now, so now I have to go and make these or modify these to make it two smaller. And I did it on 55, so I could technically do it, but it doesn't look the greatest. So hopefully I can talk to someone to help me with that. And then back here, I have been working on diamond plate. It's not great. It's not great, but it's something right now. So I've been slowly working a little bit on that. I did also add the front chevrons to it. So. Oh, and the light bar and whatever this little vent thing is, I did that too. So there you go. There's the current state of 51. This over here is something I just actually did today. Ever since Peyton released that Montrose pack, I saw this. I think it's Newport News has a. I don't think it's a. It might be a Dash Lance. I don't think it's Piers. But they have one that has like this style cab on it for their hazmat with a trailer. And I was like, I want to recreate that because Peyton put this out in the Montrose pack. So I threw it on the Covenant County. Is it the hazmat? Yeah, Special Hazards Migration Team hazmat support unit. HMSU. So that's another project I'm going to work on for probably. It's going to be part of the Feather County that is this over here. So we'll get to that. But this is quickly. I just combined the two today. I haven't done anything else to them. So there's a little bit of stuff to work out on it. Yeah, I'm looking for. I really like how this turned out. So that's that. So let's move over to Feather County, which is the next project I've been working on. So currently it is 14 stations. I understand. That's a lot. It is a pretty huge task, but I'm going to start working on it one station at a time. So my goal is to, once I get the final lineup of what I want to do, that's been the most time consuming process of this. A lot of this is just reskin stuff that I've sandwiched together, and like no details have been put into it. I just been fooling around and seeing what I could do with what I like and all that. So right now this is just a lot of stuff that's been sandwiched together and repainted. I got to figure out, because I still have like one open station. I'm not 100% sold on it. Well, anyway, let's go through it. So station 1 right now, I don't have anything to represent it in game yet. I haven't done that. I don't know what that department's going to look like yet. You know, like color wise, truck wise, I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I do know it's probably going to be called Limerick, which is the hometown of Becky Lynch, my favorite female wrestler. So that's tentative. That's not locked in place. That is just what I have in as a placeholder. Like I said, it hasn't been worked on, so Station 1 can change. I was just like looking around for ideas, and I have all my like certain figures out, and I was like, well, Limerick works. Like I was thinking possibly making it all white with a green stripe, because there's a Ferrara. Maybe it's green over white. Go with the whole Limerick sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see. But the first one I do have like stuff in game to show you guys of. It is Station 2, which is Fraser's Ridge, which is did I say it? Fraser's Ridge, which is from Outlander. My wife was like, "Are you having any interest in watching this?" I was like, "I have no clue. I'll watch the first one and we'll go from there." And I ended up getting hooked. She watched it for the romance. I watched it for like the historical stuff. I know it's not historically accurate, but it's like when he runs into George Washington, it's like, "Hey, that's George Washington," and stuff like that. It's I'm a nerd for that type of stuff, so I got hooked on for that, and I was like, Fraser's Ridge. It's a fictional place in North Carolina. I was like, I could name one after that. So this one is going to be called Fraser's Ridge. The trucks themselves are going to be heavily inspired by Smyrna Clayton area trucks. So you have, this is Smyrna's paint job. It's going to be Smyrna's paint job, which is a darker red with a white stripe. And this is one of their engines. Shout out to Ethan for extending it for me. It was just, I did have it just the regular cab, and then he stretched it out to make the 10-man cab for me. I love it. Freaking looks sweet. I probably won't do their other engine, because that would, like, that's got like the rescue cab, and that's asking too much. But this one's good. I like this one. And then I do have to see if I know I don't have the knowledge. I might have to ask someone to help me with it. I want these two to be even. So like bring this side down to this height where the chrome's at. Just make it a little bit shorter. I don't know who can help me with that, but I need help. I need help. If any of you watching this know how to do that, feel free to shout and like, hey, I can do it, because I know it's above. If it was straight down, I could do that all day. But with it being angled, I will screw that up so bad. So anyway, that's gonna be engine 2, and then we'll have Rescue 2. This is based off Clayton's Ferrara Rescue 45. Not going with super accurate on these, just as close as possible as I can get them to look, and this looks pretty close, and I like how this is set up. So this will be Rescue 2, and I have a longer list. I don't have the spreadsheet up because I couldn't have it up and without having to constantly alt tab to scroll through it. So I just got the gist of what it'll be. So this will be Station 2. Station 3 is kind of up in the air right now, because I'm considering moving this to Station 8, because if you couldn't tell already, this is going to be Dale Jr. inspired. I am a huge Dale Jr. fan. I was a huge Dale Jr. fan when he was driving in the Bush series. I don't know what it's called now. Yeah, I have literally no clue what it's called now. Back in the day, it was the Bush series when he raced the AC Delco car. Even before that, when he was in the 31, what was it? Gargoyles car. I think it's Gargoyles. It was white with black and red. Anyway, I've been a huge Dale Jr. fan throughout his whole career, and I still love Dale Jr. I listen to this podcast. He is hilarious, and I enjoy listening to the podcast. So I was like, we got to do a Dale Jr. inspired one. And so this is going to be Station 3, Whiskey River, or it could be Station 8. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But since like I was going to do a Station 3, and it was going to be a combined Dale Jr., Dale Sr. inspired department, and well, it's leaned more into a Dale Jr. style department. The trucks are based off Mooresville and Kannapolis trucks. I think this is Kannapolis's, one of Kannapolis's engines, just painted to match Dale Jr.'s Bud scheme. I get that's not 100% accurate because I don't think it would look good with the lines going down the side, so I just did the one thick white line with the black stripes going around it to kind of match his Bud scheme. But you do have the black over red with the red roof, just like he had on his Bud truck. So that is going to be the paint scheme for that. So I said it was originally slated to be Station 3 because it was going to be junior, senior, combined theme, but then junior kind of overtook it. So considering moving to Station 8, which we'll get to in just a minute, let's go to Station 4 first. You guys can probably already see where the conflict comes in. We'll move to Station 4 first, which is going to be Eden. Now, this one has 3 separate meaning or like inspiration, I don't know, things associated with it. So the first one being Station 4. 4 is my wife's favorite number. So I went with her favorite band and one of my favorite bands, Sleep Token. Yes, we're Sleep Token fans. Yes, we were Sleep Token fans before they blew up on TikTok back when they were like their first album came out. We started listening to them. We enjoyed them. Sue us. All right. But so Station 4 is 4 is my wife's favorite number. Sleep Token is one of our favorite bands. And then Eden is associated with Sleep Token, but it's also the area we stay at when we go to Lancaster. So the paint scheme is the trucks and the paint scheme are going to be Manheim Township's department, which covers the Eden area, but it's going to be with a twist because it's going to be green and white instead of blue and white. To go with the whole Sleep Token theme. So it's like there's like 3 things bouncing around in there. And I like how I like how it's turned out. I really do. And I think once I get all 3 of these, or like all of these trucks lined up, this pack's going to look sick in my opinion. So there you go. That is going to be Eden Station 4. And this is based off Manheim Township's Arrows XTs. I'm going to do their enforcers. I'm going to do the tiller, all that. So there you go. Moving on, Station 5, we don't have a representation, but Station 5 is going to be Peacefield, which is going to be Ghost themed, based off their new album. The first song on their new album is Peacefield. It's going to be a purple and black theme with silver accents to match Papa 5. His coloring. So Station 5 set in place. Station 6 is up in the air. I don't have anything for Station 6 right now. I've racked my brain, and for currently I have nothing. I have nothing. So yeah, I was thinking about Lake Forest, as you saw Lake Pride over on the window of 501, which would be blue over yellow because I like that paint scheme. But like I don't know. I don't know what trucks to put into it. So like Station 6 is currently left blank. I don't have an option for that. Station 7, I currently don't have anything for either, and that's going to be Fire Lake, which is inspired by Bob Seger. Fire Lake's one of the name of his songs. I do have a list of things that I want in that department, like the trucks. I guess I could tab over real quick. I think I do anyway. Yeah, so right now it says velocities, but we do have a lot of other velocity departments, so maybe that won't be. Maybe we'll switch that up. So maybe that's why I don't have a representation in. So now we go to the original Station 8, which is was Ripken Township, which it speaks for itself. It is the Baltimore throwback skin. I love Baltimore. I've been to Baltimore a few times. I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan. I'm a huge Orioles fan. Cal Ripken Jr. was my favorite baseball player of all time. So it was all just kind of like, it's like I like the orange and white. Love Ripken. We'll do a Baltimore pack based off some of their engines, but it's all going to be in the throwback skin of white with the orange and white beds. And then I was like, well, sugar honey iced tea. Junior's 8, Ripken's 8. Like, what did I do here? So what I'm thinking about doing is moving Whiskey River, which was Station 3, moving it to Station 8, and making the Baltimore theme pack, moving it from Station 8 to Station 9, and changing the name from Ripken Township to Andersville, because Andersville kind of has a cool sound to it, and it be number 9 is based off one of my other favorite baseball players from Baltimore, which is Brady Anderson. So we could do like Bradyville, or we can do Andersville. I think Andersville sounds more Marylandly, if that makes any sense. So I'd love to get your guys' feedback on that. Should I keep Whiskey River at 3, or should I do Whiskey River Station 8 and change the Baltimore theme pack to Station 9 from Station 8 Ripken Township versus Station 9 Andersville? I think Andersville's got a better ring to it than Ripken Township, and definitely has a better ring to it than Ripkenville. So yeah, let me know, what do you guys think? So that is where Station 8 is currently, but I'm like, the more I talk about it, the more I'm on board with Station 9 Andersville. Let me know. Station 10 we don't currently have in, but it's going to be Shea, the town of Shea, or city of Shea, which is going to be an FDNY stylized pack, and it's named Shea from Lieutenant Ken Shea from Rescue Me, my favorite character in my favorite TV show. So I figured, why not? We're going to name one after Shea. We're going to have to name or do a FDNY theme pack, a small FDNY theme pack. Nothing like huge. It's just going to be a couple of trucks, which all of these are going to be a few trucks. I think the biggest one is probably going to be Eden, because there's so many trucks in Manheim Township I want to do. That's probably going to be the biggest one, but the other one's going to be just a few. So that is Station 11. Station 12 is Huntington, which is based off the Kansas City Chiefs for our buddy JT. So I'm going to try to make the trucks based off his hometown trucks, or where he's from trucks. And they're like the trucks themselves. The paint schemes are going to be the Chiefs paint schemes. But you can see here the red over white with the red and yellow stripes. So that's going to be Huntington Fire Department. And then which I think there's going to be like, it's mainly going to be, I can't remember. His town is just all over the place. I guess they just really get whatever they can get at bottom dollar, and then they spend crazy amounts on other stuff. So I don't know what's going on in his town, but that's what the paint scheme's going to be. I'm going to try to replicate some of the trucks in his town. Boom. And then at Station 12, we're going to have, if you couldn't tell already, it's going to be based off PJs. I haven't nailed down a name yet. I was originally going to go with Penny Boot Fire Department, because like when I think PJs, the first thing that comes to my mind is the Petty boot chases, petty boot chases. You guys remember that from 5M days. So I'm open to different names. I need to sit down and jot down a few. But these are going to be based off, like the trucks, the trucks, the way the trucks are set up are going to be based off his hometown. And then I'm going to... The color scheme is going to be his old channel colors. You guys remember his old, before he became Cast Pajamas, he had a channel logo which was like this baby blue, and then he had white letters outlined in red. So that's what that's going to be. That's what that represents. So like I said, this is going to have velocities. This is going to have velocities. So I think a couple of departments with velocities is enough for me. Like I want people to think I've become a fan of velocity or anything. But the other two departments that are not shown here, Burton is the most done of all these. Burton is the Station 13 that I was originally working on for a different county style pack. That's going to move over to this department, or this project. Station 13 being it's heavily influenced by my dad, where he grew up and all that. So those 4 trucks are going to be moved over to this section, which is the 3 E1s and then the Pierce ladder. And then Station 14 is going to be based off of me. I know. I have a few trucks in mind, and it's weird that some of the trucks I'm picking, it's based off places that have my name in the town, and like the main one, like the main engine for this department is going to be a freaking E1, and you guys know. So I don't like anything that's not Pierce. And so the one that represents me, of course, it's gonna be E1. So so that's what it's gonna be. The name I'm working on right now is Kill Britain Fire Department, which I got really into Ancestry, and I learned that I'm a descendant of Irish Irish kings or queens or something like that. Anyway, they lived in Kill Britain Castle, which still exists today, so it kind of fascinates me. I was like, so I'll just name it Kill Britain and go from there. But yeah, that's I just realized this video is over a half hour long, so I'm gonna stop talking, and that's your garage update that we haven't had in over a month and a half. So it's okay to be a little bit longer, right? Anyway, if you guys did like this video, do me a huge favor and leave a like down below. This helped me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim 17 FS901 garage update videos, click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.